Evening shift. Evening shift. I went in for the evening shift. I went in for the evening shift. I am working the evening shift today. Go in for one shift. Go in for one shift. She went in early for her shift. Utterly. Utterly. It was utterly chaotic. Completely, absolutely. Chaotic, chaotic, chaotic. The world was chaotic that afternoon. The world was chaotic that afternoon. The world was usually busy. The world was usually unusually busy. New patient. 3 new patients arrived during my shift. Admit. The new patients had been admitted that morning. Admission. Procedure. The hospital changed its admission procedures. Underway. With preparations underway. The final inspection is already underway. Overwhelming, busy. Overwhelmingly busy. The word was overwhelmingly busy. Or talking at once. 6 people came in. Or talking at once. Accreditation, inspection, accreditation requirements, accreditation inspection. The hospital is preparing for an accreditation inspection, accreditation requirements. Meet the requirements. The new procedure must meet the safety requirements. Revise. We had to revise the existing procedures. Final inspection. 6 staff members came for the final inspection. Bureaucratic. Decision making. A classic example of bureaucratic decision making. Detached from the realities of the workplace. The policy was detached from the realities of the workplace. Manpower. What a waste of time and manpower. A waste of time. Repackaging everything seemed like a waste of time. Rounding. During my rounds, I checked the patient during my rounds. Temperature. The patient temperature had risen to 39.1. Rose region. Her temperature rose to 39 degrees. High fever. The patient suddenly developed a high fever. Inflammatory marker. The inflammatory markers were within the normal range. Her blood test results were within the normal range. Her blood test results were within the normal range. Attending physician. I contacted the attending physician immediately. Receive an order for. I received an order for an antipyretic injection. Antipyretic. Fever reducer. The physician ordered an antipyretic. Injection. The patient received an antipyretic injection. Antiemetic. An antiemetic was given to control the nausea. Administer medication. Administer the antipyretic. The nurse administered the medication as prescribed. The medication must be administered as prescribed. Medication label. I reprinted the medication label. Run. The antipyretic is running right. Stop the medication that was running. I stopped the antiemetic that was running. Hang a medication. She hung the medication. Computer error. A computer error caused the wrong label to be printed. Pickup request. The pickup request for the antipyretic disappeared. Printed. The system printed out the wrong label. According to the label that had been printed. I repeatedly told her to check the medication error. The nurse prevented a possible medication error. Patient safety. Master was come first. Reprint. I reprinted the medication label. As if were not enough. As if two the patients were not enough to keep us busy, another one arrived. Previously, the patient had previously been admitted to our hospital. Existing information. I thought I only had to update the existing information. Or so I thought. I thought the work would be simple. Or so I thought. From scratch. We had to do everything from scratch. Legal decision maker. Daughter-in-law. Decline CPR. The daughter-in-law had declined CPR. cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Perform CPR. The doctor wanted CPR performed if necessary. Higher level hospital. The patient may need to be transferred to higher level hospital. The patient may need to be transferred to a higher level hospital. Transfer. The physician recommended transferring the patient. The physician recommended transferring the patient if necessary. The patient will be transferred if necessary. Patient's own medications. Patient's own medications. Organized medications. It took nearly 2 hours to organize the medications. A 28-day supply. They brought the 28-day supply for medicine. Additional medication. 7 additional medications. Packaging. The medications had already been properly packaged. Repackage. We had to repackage every medication. Medication envelope. Each dose was placed in a medication envelope. Unwrapped. We had to unwrap the medications and package them again. Discard. Contaminated medication must be discarded. Contamination. The medication may become contaminated during repackaging. Get lost. A pill could easily get lost during the process. Handoff. Handover. I did not receive a proper handoff. Shifted handoff. While preparing for the shift handoff. Admission work. The admission work had not been completed. Complete the admission work. I took 2 hours to complete the admission work. Stay behind. I stayed behind to finish the remaining work. I finished the remaining work after my coworkers left. Send someone home. I sent my coworkers home. Spit spat. The patient keeps spitting out medication. Private caregiver. The family had dismissed the private caregiver. Dismiss. Family member. Guardian caregiver. Patient with dementia. A patient with dementia. A demented patient보다는 a patient with dementia. In a low, gentle voice. Speak to the patient in a low, gentle voice. Pet gently. I gently patted her back and shoulders. Swallow. I calmly helped him swallow the medication. I calmly helped him swallow the medication. Administer oral medication. Administer oral medication. The nurse administered the oral medication carefully. Chart. 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 I found a turn while reading the patient's chart. Patient's chart. Come across. Come across. I came across this word. I came across this word. Hypersexuality. Hypersexuality. Hypersexuality may occur as a behavioral symptom in some patients with dementia. Behavioral symptom. Patients showed several behavioral symptoms of dementia. Behavioral symptoms of dementia. No. 4. One of the patients had fallen. Fall incident report. For incident report. I had to complete a for incident report. A for incident report. Incident report. Incident report. The nurse fired an incident report. The nurse fired. Steer someone's bed. Steer someone's bed. The patient said that someone had stolen her bed. The patient said that someone had stolen her bed. Demanded that someone leave. Demanded that someone leave. He demanded that the other patient get out. She demanded that the other patient get out. Move one's belongings around. Move one's belongings around. Move one's belongings around. Belongings. Belongings. Pace back and forth. Pace back and forth. Pace back and forth. The confused patient paced back and forth. Sink to the floor. Sink to the floor. She slowly sank to the floor. She slowly sank to the floor. Flop onto one's back. Flop onto one's back. Be injured. Be injured. Thankfully, she was not injured. Thankfully, she was not injured. Whew. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Good grief. Good grief. Good grief. For goodness sake. For goodness sake. For goodness sake. But I am a nurse, for goodness sake. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? As if that were not enough. 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 Another patient fell. As if that were not enough. On top of all that. On top of all that. On top of all that, 6 inspectors arrived. In one's right mind. In one's right mind. Whether I was still in my right mind, I do not know, but he does. Whether I was still in my right mind, I do not know, but he does. What on earth does that mean? What on earth does that mean? What on earth does that mean? At last I was done. At last I was done. In a flash. 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 The entire evening passed in a flash. The entire evening passed in a flash. Vanish. Vanish. How could that time have vanished? How could that time have vanished? Syllable. 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 2 short syllables. 2 short syllables. Be amazed. I was amazed. I was amazed. The world was utterly chaotic. The world was utterly chaotic. The world was utterly chaotic. The patient's temperature had reached to 39.1 degree. The inflammatory markers were within the normal range. I contacted attending physicians and received an order for an antipyretic injection. I stopped the antiemetic that was running. We had to do everything from scratch. It sounded like a classic example of a bureaucratic decision making. Patient kept spitting out the medication. The patient kept spitting out the medication. I gently patted her back and shoulders and helped her swallow the medication. I gently patted her back and shoulders and helped her swallow the medication. I stayed behind to finish the remaining work. The entire evening passed in a flash. The entire evening passed in a flash. How could all the time have vanished in a flash? How could all that time have vanished in a flash? For the director of music of David, the servant of the Lord. Director, the director of music, for the director of music, for the director of music, servant, the servant of the Lord, the servant of the Lord. David was a servant of the Lord. Message, have a message from God, have a message from God. Have a message from God. I have a message from God in my heart. I have a message from God in my heart. Concerning, about, regarding. Concerning, the message is concerning the sinfulness of the wicked. Fret. Do not fret because of those who are evil. Do not fret because of those who are evil. Fret. Evil. Those who are evil. Be envious of. Do not be envious of those who do wrong. Do not be envious of those who do wrong. Those who do wrong. Wither. Like the grass, they will soon either die away. Green plants will soon die away. Trust in the Lord and do good. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land. Safe pasture. Enjoy safe pasture. Take delight in the Lord. Desire. The desires of your heart. Committed to be. Commit your way to the Lord. Righteous reward. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn. Shine like the dawn. Vindication. Your vindication will shine like the noonday sun. Your vindication will shine like the noonday sun. Be still. Before the Lord. Be still before the Lord. Wait patiently for, wait patiently for, wait patiently for him. Succeed, succeed. When people succeed in their ways, when people succeed in their ways, carry out, carry out. They carry out their wicked schemes. They carry out their wicked schemes. Wicked schemes, wicked schemes, schemes, wicked schemes. Refrain from, refrain from, refrain from, refrain from anger, refrain from anger. Turn from, turn from, turn from wrath, turn from wrath, 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 wrath. Lead to, lead, it leads only to evil. It leads only to evil. Destroy, destroy. Those who are evil will be destroyed. Those who are evil will be destroyed. Hope in, hope in. Those who hope in the Lord. Those who hope in the Lord. Inherit, inherit. They will inherit the land. They will inherit the land. They will inherit the land. The wicked will be no more. 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 The meek, the meek, the meek will inherit the land. The meek will inherit the land. The meek will inherit the land. Peace and prosperity. Peace and prosperity. Enjoy peace and prosperity. Enjoy peace and prosperity. 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 Plot against. Plot against. Plot against. Plot against. The wicked plot against the righteous. The wicked plot against the righteous. The righteous. The righteous. The righteous. Gnash one's teeth. Gnash one's teeth. Gnash one's teeth. They gnash their teeth at them. They gnash their teeth at them. Laugh at. Laugh at. The Lord laughs at the wicked. 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 Their day is coming. Their day is coming. Their day is coming. Their day is coming. Draw the sword. Draw the sword. Draw the sword. The wicked draw the sword. Bend the bow. Bend the bow. Bend the bow. Bring down. Bring down. Bring down. To bring down the poor and needy. To bring down the poor and needy. 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 Slay. Slay. To slay those whose ways are upright. To slay those whose ways are upright. Upright. Those whose ways are upright. Pierce. Pierce. Their swords will pierce their own hearts. Their swords will pierce their own hearts. Wealth. The wealth of many wicked. The wealth of many wicked. Power. Power. The power of the wicked will be broken. The power of the wicked will be broken. Upward. 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 The Lord upholds the righteous. The Lord upholds the righteous. Blameless. 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 The blameless. The blameless. The blameless. The blameless. The blameless. Under the Lord's care. Under the Lord's care. The blameless spend their days under the Lord's care. Under the Lord's care. Inheritance. Inheritance. Their inheritance will endure forever. Their inheritance will endure forever. Their inheritance will endure forever. Endure forever. Endure forever. Disaster. Disaster. In times of disaster, famine. In days of famine. In days of famine. Plenty. Plenty. They will enjoy plenty. They will enjoy plenty. Perish. Perish. The wicked will perish. The wicked will perish. The wicked will perish. Consume. Consume. They will be consumed. They will be consumed. Go up in smoke. Go up in smoke. They will go up in smoke. Borrow, borrow, borrow. The wicked borrow and do not repay. Repay, repay. Do not repay. Do not repay. Generously, generously. The righteous give generously. The righteous give generously. Bless, bless. Those the Lord blesses. The Lord blesses. Curse. Those he curses will be destroyed. Those he curses will be destroyed. Make firm. Make firm. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. Step, 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 step. Stumble, stumble. Though he may stumble, he will not fall. Though he may stumble, he will not fall. Though he may stumble, he will not fall. Forsake, forsake. For I have never seen the righteous forsaken. I have never seen the righteous forsaken. Beg bread, beg bread. There are children begging bread. There are children begging bread. Lend freely, lend freely. They are always generous and lend freely. They are always generously and lend freely. Be a blessing. Their children will be a blessing. Turn from evil. Turn from evil. Turn from evil. Turn from evil and do good. Turn from evil and do good and do good. The just. The Lord loves the justice. Just. The Lord loves the just. The just. The just. The Lord loves the just. Faithful one. He will not forsake his faithful ones. He will not forsake his faithful ones. Wrongdoer, wrongdoer, wrongdoer will be completely destroyed. Wrongdoers will be completely destroyed. Completely, completely, completely. Offspring, offspring, the offspring of the wicked, the offspring of the wicked. Utter, the mouth of the righteous utter wisdom. The mouth of the righteous utter wisdom, 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 wisdom. What is just? What is just? Their tongues speak what is just. Their tongues speak what is just. Law. The law of their God. The law of their God is in their hearts. The law of their God is in their hearts. Slip. Their feet do not slip. Their feet do not slip. Lie in wait for. The wicked lie in wait for the righteous. The wicked will lie in wait for the righteous. Be intent on ions. They are intent on putting them to death. They are intent on putting them to death. But someone to death. Put someone to death. Put someone to death. Leave A in the power of B. Leave A in the power of B. The Lord will not leave them in the power of the wicked. Condemn, condemn. He will not let them be condemned. He will not let them be condemned. He will not let them be condemned. Bring to trial, bring to trial. When brought to trial, when brought to trial, when brought to trial. Keep his way, keep his way. Hope in the way. Hope in the Lord and keep his way. Hope in the Lord and keep his way. Exhort, exhort. He will exhort you to inherit the land. He will exhort you to inherit the land. Ruthless. A wicked and ruthless man. A wicked and ruthless man. Flourish, flourish. He was flourishing like a luxuriant native tree. Luxuriant, 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 a luxuriant tree, luxuriant tree, native tree, native tree. Pass away, pass away, passed away. He soon passed away and no more, was no more. He soon passed away and was no more. Consider, consider, Consider the blameless. Consider the blameless. Consider the blameless. Observe the upright. Observe the upright. A future awaits. A future awaits. A future awaits. A future awaits those who seek peace. A future awaits those who seek peace. Seek peace. Seek peace. Seek peace. Sinner. Sinner. Our sinners will be destroyed. Sinner or sinners will be destroyed. Sinner or sinners will be destroyed. Salvation. Salvation. The salvation of the righteous comes from the Lord. The salvation of the righteous comes from the Lord. Stronghold. Stronghold. He is their stronghold in time of trouble. He is their stronghold in time of trouble. In time of trouble. Deliver. Deliver. The Lord helps them and delivers them. Save. He delivers them from the wicked and saves them. Take refuge in Him. Do not fret because of the wicked. Do not fret because of the wicked. Trust in the Lord and do good. Trust in the Lord and do good. Take delight in the Lord. Take delight in the Lord. Commit your way to the Lord. Commit your way to the Lord. Be still before the Lord. Be still before the Lord. Wait patiently for Him. Wait patiently for Him. The meek will inherit the land. The meek will inherit the land. The Lord upholds the righteous. The Lord upholds the righteous. The law of their God is in their hearts. The law of their God is in their hearts. The salvation of the righteous comes from the Lord. The salvation of the righteous comes from the Lord. They take refuge in Him. They take refuge in Him.